Hey guys, welcome to today's video, and today I'll be talking about fat burners and if they really work. So let's get started. Now, fat burners. What is a fat burner? Well, fat burners are basically pills similar to a multivitamin, you know, in size and appearance and everything, and they're supposed to aid in weight loss. So do they aid in weight loss? Well, firstly, what's in a fat burner? Now, fat burners typically contain a lot of caffeine, green tea extract, CLA, and various other ingredients, but those three are the main ingredients that almost every fat burner contains. So, caffeine. Now, caffeine, everyone knows caffeine aids in weight loss. It's very helpful because caffeine, obviously, it helps to suppress appetite. It also does improve. It improves your metabolism slightly. So caffeine does affect weight loss. It's not a huge effect. It's helpful for exercise, you know, to give that bit of extra energy in the gym. So it can affect weight loss in that way. It can aid you in boosting those extra calories with your exercise, helping you just put that bit of extra effort out. Green tea. Well, green tea, there's various studies on green tea, and it has been shown that green tea improves the thermogenic fat burning within the body. So it has been shown to improve weight loss to a small degree. Obviously, green tea has a lot of other health benefits, and if you've watched any of my other videos, I do recommend drinking green tea anyway. And obviously, green tea, if you just drink green tea itself, it does contain caffeine anyway. CLA as well. There's various studies on CLA. Whether it's that effective, it's not particular. It's similar to the other ingredients in fat burners. You know, there's nothing proven beyond now that it's that effective, really. And if you've ever bought CLA pills, you know, they're quite expensive, and as well as many of the other smaller ingredients that are in fat burners, they're very expensive, and they're not really shown to have a huge effect. Now, fat burners, obviously, it's like, if you want to take a fat burner, it's like a small 5% boost, really. I mean, you can take fat burners and they will help. They'll certainly help for a few weeks until you get used to them. And what you have to do then, perhaps take a fat burner for 6 weeks, and then you're going to have to swap it for another one, because you'll get used to it, and the effects will diminish, over time. So perhaps swap it for a different fat burner, or leave the fat burners for a month and then come back to them. But they are a very small benefit, really. It's not 5% of your overall weight loss equation, really. So if eating's 80% and exercise is 15%, and you've got 5%, the fat burner will have that little bit of additional boost. But are they worth taking, really? I mean, if you look at the price of some of these, I mean, they vary, but some of them can be $60 for 30 pills, for a month. It's very expensive. I mean, you can get yourself two large tubs of protein for that, and protein, everyone knows protein works. I mean, whey protein is just a source of protein, same as protein from food. So I mean, in my opinion, you're better off just getting yourself a couple of tubs of protein or something, because it's something that's going to work, something that's going to help you. If you haven't got that time, to get all your protein in, and it can be difficult. I mean, one chicken breast's got about 30 grams of protein, and if you're a heavy guy and you're doing a gram of protein per pound of body weight, I mean, if you're 180 pounds, you need 180 grams of protein, and that's, you know, it's about 6 chicken breasts. I mean, if you're not used to eating that much, that's a lot, especially if you're used to eating a lot of empty calories. And when you start changing to, you know, healthy, clean foods that are just one ingredient, you know, chicken, broccoli, various vegetables, whatever, you know, it can be difficult to actually reach even your maintenance calories if you're purely eating clean food, because obviously, you know, it's a lot easier to eat 2,500, 3,000 calories in junk food than it is in clean foods. But I mean, yeah, I mean, if you've got a lot of extra cash and you know, you really want to get every possible pound off, then, you know, give a fat burner a try. But personally, I'd say, you know, save your money. Buy something that you know works 100%. It's going to give you a lot more bang for your buck, really, because, you know, fat burners, they're very expensive for a very small benefit. And bearing in mind that the main two ingredients are usually, you know, caffeine and green tea extract, the main two are not fat burning ingredients. I mean, if you just drink regular green tea contains caffeine and obviously, you know, all the benefits of the green tea extract. So you're getting those two main ingredients anyway, and you're getting a lot of fat burning effect just from drinking green tea. And obviously you'll be hydrating as well, so, you know, just drink green tea, I recommend. Because obviously, you know, fat burner is just in the name itself, fat burner. It's very misleading, because there's nothing that actually burns fat. It's impossible. It doesn't burn fat. You know, all it's doing really is it's increasing your heart rate, so you burn a few extra calories, and, you know, increasing like the temperature of your body, you know, your overall metabolism. But it's a very small effect for the price. I mean, it's very expensive for the effect that you'll be getting. So, I mean, I suppose if you're perhaps an athlete, if you're you know, into boxing or something like that, and you've got to get down to a certain weight, and you need every possible pound off that you can get, then it may be worth it. But otherwise, I'd just drink green tea, to be honest. So yeah, I mean, if you want to, give them a try, see how it goes. I mean, let me know if it works for you. If you think if you think they really do have a huge effect, then yeah, then by all means. But yeah, thanks for watching the video, guys. If you like, give a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.